Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Cult of Teen Dice Let's Play, and we are here for part 2 of Clock Tower. I am once again Bloodied, and joining me once again is FinalGamer.
Hi everyone.
So, where we last left things, Jennifer had just discovered her dad was dead in a case of sudden backstory, and
was only mildly perturbed about it.
Yeah, she was mostly just sad about custard, for reasons. So, let's find out, will Jennifer get more custard? Will Scissorman circumcise a clock tower? Will any of this make any sense? The answer to all of those questions is no. But let's go now. So we exit the room. So,
the cat is gone.
The cat has gone.
It just had enough of our shenanigans in general.
Yeah, it was like, fuck this shit, I'm going to a different game.
What? Oh, what the fuck?
And
oh god. Okay, I did not know it could do it. 2 jump scares in the same room. That is new to me.
Yeah, see, I assumed that was just a scripted thing.
No, that's not. That's random.
So
you got fucked up.
Get ready for this, folks, because this chase scene is gonna go on for a while. Yeah, because I struggle to find somewhere to hide.
I'm gonna tell you something that you're gonna be mad about.
If it's the board, don't worry, that's how it gets solved in the end. Spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's see, is there anywhere to hide in here?
Oh, no, not the piano room.
Piano ferry.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, there's
hold on, no, you might be able to...
No,
so, yeah, you can do a weird thing where you can just... Scissorman will be just coming into the room and you can just sneak out, sort of, through. It's because the game doesn't really doesn't know how to deal with that, so you're generally alright.
Yeah, no, it's
no, not this again.
Bathroom. It's just like, what? Yeah, it's just like...
Didn't lock the door.
Can I hide in the... No, I cannot hide.
You did not lock the door. You are gonna have a problem now.
Well, no, because he's chasing me in the slowest manner.
Scissorman has completely lost you for a bit, huh?
Yeah, but he's still chasing me, is the problem, so I have to,
you're now at the end. Oh,
I
well,
officially have to lose him somehow.
I think you can actually hide behind one of the statues in this part.
Huh, I'd never tried that.
I believe you can. I'm not sure if it's the ones on the top floor or the bottom floor. I think it's a very specific statue. I don't know why. Other than programming.
Yeah, also, this track runs out of loops. Yeah, I do like a little skid turn animation that is quite funny.
Like a little lupo-slipophobia, according to Gary Larson. The fear of running around the table whilst being chased by wolves whilst you're only wearing socks.
Like, okay.
Very specific fear, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's the library. There's someone behind the library. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
Hello. Shit. Run, Jennifer, run.
I hate these books.
Fucking books.
Louisa May Alcott's a hack. Scissorman just really doesn't like contemporary 19th century literature. Not his thing. It's kind of awful.
Yeah,
that's all his great.
Door.
To be fair, I would do that as well.
Yeah, in real life, I mean.
I would. Oh no, this is the worst place. Oh god.
Ritual room. Oh no. I'm just trying to mentally. All I'm doing is
never mind. Oh damn it! I got confused. I'm in the ritual room again.
Yeah, I was also just trying to mentally add to myself. Oh yeah, that's where that is. I need to go there later. But first, I need to lose this asshole.
First, I need to escape because. Oh god, this is even worse. This room. Oh no.
Run away.
No. So that room is really important.
Yes, it is.
We keep a note on that room.
If you want
I don't know if you go to it or not.
Oh, I do, because I said I was going for the best ending, so...
Oh, good. Yeah, because that's a great...
Because that room is involved in the best ending.
The best ending, which is, as we said in the previous video, not the canon ending, but it is the best one. So we're hitting for that.
Yeah. So now I've run up in the corridor again. So you're taking steers like a shopping trolley.
Oh, I'm making custard in my pants!
Question mark? The door is blocked from the other side. That's not custard, Jennifer.
Just kick a window open, for God's sake!
No, she's too nice to do that. doesn't want to damage the house, man. I mean, she's going to be living here.
It is a nice place, yeah.
Totally.
Well, I mean, like, I don't want to play the windows. I mean, I am going to live here, even though there's a serial killer here, but I don't know if the serial killer lives here or not. Why would I make that assumption? That's terrible.
Yeah.
It could just be a deranged killer from the woods.
Yes. I mean,
People from the woods don't have a home. That's why they live in the woods. Jennifer is very isolated. See, she has very backwards attitudes.
Yeah, Jennifer. Fuck, what's wrong?
What the fuck's wrong with you, Jennifer? Jeez.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Oh crap, it's Boomer Kawanga. God damn it. Hello.
Run away.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hide under this bed. That will totally work.
Oh yeah, go into the bed. Do it.
Actually, it's going under the cupboard, but oh no, because it's not. I thought that was a cupboard. It's not a cupboard. It's actually this room where there's nowhere to hide.
Oh, you're giving the old run around. Nice.
We are doing the
That's a great idea. That surely will work.
The Red Play Clock Tower 3 routine.
Yeah.
Now all we need to do is find a bathroom, a broomstick,
Crap.
and some zombies.
Do we talk about what happens in that room with the parrot in Scissorman's?
You'll
do we
see
see
that
that
in
later?
a minute. You will be seeing that shortly.
Hell yeah.
It's just like, shit. Yeah, I don't even visit the fucking garden in this run.
So that, I mean, that's how first time run goes, and that room that's covered in this rock slide, you can get over it, but only if your health is good, like in blue. Oh, fuck! Okay, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, that just randomly happened. And, apparently, and the question mark is just her saying the door's locked, so she has no reaction to that.
So, that rock slide area, if your health is good, or like if it's in blue, you can climb over it when you're in danger mode. If you really tap like as hard as you can on your commands. And it's kind of a difficult chance because if you don't do it right, you'll just slip back down. But if you do well enough, you'll get to the other side of the mansion quickly. If you were speedrunning the game, it's a pretty good trick.
Is it possible to get to the other side? Because fuck trying to jump or anything.
Unfortunately, Jennifer does not know how to jump.
She should have listened to Crisscross.
They didn't teach jumping at the orphanage, that's the problem. See, when you live in a basement with no stairs, you don't need to jump.
If only Crisscross had told them to jump.
That's why it's called a granite orphanage, because it's entirely granite basement.
Very comfortable sleeping.
I don't know, the granite beds are really comfy.
Yeah.
Just gotta pretend they're soft.
I love that we have this whole cabinet for a terrible orphanage that has nothing to do with the game.
Well, look. What kind of girl doesn't know how to jump? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus.
And these completely miss.
I was genuinely expecting that to kill her.
Honestly, so was I, but... Yeah,
Honestly, that would...
I mean, she's on basic health, so...
You don't notice it, but just above are two people from Packham just unscrewing and just kind of figuring out the wrong chandelier.
Oh, God.
Please
don't bring any fools and horses into this. Okay, right.
Okay, yeah, we'll hide under the bed. Surely this will work.
Yes, this is a great idea. Especially
this is great.
The bed's in a dimensional portal. You should be able to see her through the end there, and you can't. Or she picks the one with the least hanging under it.
Yeah, this will work, surely.
Genius, Jennifer. Genius. Nobody else here, but it's like, sorry, what? Oh, there you are.
Surprise! The parrots are fucking narc.
Yeah.
The parrot will tell him you're hiding there.
Yeah.
The parrot is a dick.
APAB. All parrots are bastards.
APAB, yeah.
I need to get that tattooed.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
To go along with my MPFO tattoo.
Yeah. So yeah,
Nazi parrots, fuck off. Narc parrots, fuck off. That's my tattoo.
Dark
means.
parrots, fuck off. That's
Narc
exactly
parrots,
what
fuck
it
off.
is. Yeah.
But I don't know what the iron front arrows have to do.
But
with
yeah,
parrots,
if you don't deal with the parrot, then he will just rat you out. You can hide under the bed, but only if the parrot is like, what?
So can you kill the parrot?
Do you deal with the parrot?
No, you will never see the parrot again.
Well, what you normally do when the parrot's flying over your head is you grab the red duvet from the bed and throw it over him.
Oh,
and that,
right.
that basically just smothers it for a bit.
Hooray! I thought you just killed a little shit.
No, it just gets smothered unconscious. I don't know if it's dead or not. I assume it's not. I think it just passes out.
Okay.
But that is a way to hide in that room without being ratted.
Fucking knock, parrot.
The parrot is a fucking dog. It's so good.
So yeah, I think we are finally coming to the end of the chase, as I think I'm about to figure out the little board trick, which is just hilarious, in honesty, because the animation for it is...
That's one thing they actually got right in Clock Tower 3. Surprisingly, people joke about how cartoonish it is, but let's be real, this game did that as well.
Yeah.
It's not really that...
Oh, wait, no, fuck.
Oh god, and immediately you get hit by a level 3 wake up.
Ah!
Oh, this room we haven't been to before.
Yeah, this is an entirely new room with
That's
nowhere
one
to
fire.
fucking hide in it. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. I was getting really genuinely exasperated at this point. It's like, fuck's sake.
The fuck is this?
Where the fuck can I hide from this prick? Run away.
You always hope that that's not the end of the corridor. Because there's no indication that that's the end of a corridor.
Yeah.
It's just great. Oh, well, oh yeah, here we are.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this is weird. You have to...
Just, he made that jump. He clearly made that jump.
Yeah, because it's supposed to... I think there's a bit of an interlacing error because in the SNES version, that part of the floor gives way.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like, he did make the jump, but the floor gave under. And that board trick only works if you are coming from that door to here. So...
He doesn't work the other way around.
That's why you couldn't activate it first time. But there you go. So, for now, we're safe.
For now, we are safe and can go back to wandering around moderately.
Back to wandering in silence.
Often tacky footsteps.
Then we face off against the 7 other robot masters.
Dr. Wowie.
Dr. Mary.
Catman was here to take his cat. You're a little low on hot air. You're a little low on air. And you're full of bleep. Gutsman, that's... I'm just referencing old YouTube poops now, because why the fuck not?
Get it a little low on air. Jennifer. It's just like... with that same trainer voice from Rocky, but it's a Dr. Wily as well. Which is kind of the same voice, so it works.
Yeah, he should have played Rocky. He should have played Paulie in... Wait, no, Paulie wasn't the trainer. Mickey was... I've never seen Rocky. I have seen Rocky 4, Rocky 6.
Ah, the classics.
Yes, those are the only Rocky films I have seen.
I think I've seen most of the films. They're pretty good. I mean, generally, I don't think there's any I don't know any bad ones, and if I haven't seen them, well, there you go. But
well, the 5, I believe, was supposed to be fucking dreadful.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one where he gets stuck in a mansion trying to punch a Scissorman.
Ellipsis.
Jennifer! I didn't know Bob Dylan played Rocky at one point.
Wow. My Sylvester Stallone is that bad, huh?
No, I mean, yeah, apparently.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's good, though.
Oh, yeah. I have fun. It's not as good as my Sean Connery. My Sean Connery impression is fucking great. And I can say that because I'm in Scotland right now. Yeah.
So this room always terrifies me.
So,
but there's also something that can pop up in here.
And the thing is, I thought this was where I needed to look to find a thing. Except it turns out, no, that thing isn't here. So I was very confused by the guide.
Surprise!
And here we go again. Oh no, the fucking chase sequence. Oh, fuck's sake.
So yeah, there is an item that can be here, and the game does intentionally try to fuck you over by sometimes you find the item, sometimes the Scissorman appears.
Sometimes
Surprise!
you find Scissorman. You cannot put him in your inventory.
Time to do the board trick again.
Yes, it is. Because I figured, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it again.
Good credit to this game. At least Clock Tower 3 only let you do that once.
Yeah. Like, are you here, you little shit?
Board? Question mark.
Yeah, so it was like, oh wait, I have to leave the room and then go back in.
You figured out the secret. Nice.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, maybe it takes me a little minute. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, oh wait, no, do it this way.
And then, yep, there you go.
Back off.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I fell for it again.
Looks like Scissorman's falling down again.
You need to edit in like a boom, 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 boom.
Me editing. OFG.
Oh, God. Okay, so, back to roaming around the mansion in silence.
Yes. Being very confused. Because then I was like, why can't I just pick something up that I meant to pick up? Like, no.
There is one item. I actually don't remember if it's any worth, but one of the statues has an item that is interesting to pick up.
Yeah, because that's... Well, because...
Okay. Because I don't think it was in the original SNES version. I'm trying to remember if it was. Someone will correct me in the comments if you know the item.
There's only junk inside.
Worthless fucking trash.
And then randomly some music plays and I leg it because I'm like,
no!
Something else going to attack me now. Thankfully. I don't even know what that was because you play the piano, Scissorman shows up.
That is one of the triggers, yeah. Scissorman will show up and it's
from the roof.
It's really hilarious because you play on the piano and then he jumps and stands on the keys. It's really good.
It's just like...
It's very Looney Tunes, I love it.
It's like, they really got the fucking teleports. This is me going, okay, where the fuck am I
Good
going?
credit to Scissorman. He's very good at surprises.
And bullshit, because he shouldn't have been able to get in the back of that car.
Yeah, right?
That was bullshit.
It was amazing. I love it.
I'm just thinking of John Malkovich as F.W. Murnau in Shadow of the Vampire. If it's not in the frame, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay. Fucking teleporting shit.
It's like John Cena. Cena Man, we call him. Where he will just appear out of nowhere. Even though no one can see him.
Yeah.
No one can see him come up from behind you in the car and give you the chokehold.
Well, I mean, John...
I don't know what his moves are.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really do chokeholds.
Okay.
I mean, I'd make a Chris Benoit joke here, but...
I'm not doing that. No, we're moving on.
Yeah. It seems fairly deep crack.
That was the game mocking you for that joke. Yes. It was a deep crack, bro.
There's something shiny at the back.
Yeah,
but I can't get it.
Do you want to put your hand in there, Jennifer?
No.
Jen, arms.
You gonna do shit?
Arms are a thing. Jen.
Arms? What's arms?
Magazines. Maternity magazines.
Your
demon spawn and you.
There are technical books mixed in here.
Your demon spawn and you. They're both maternity technicals.
A book filled with meaningless symbols.
Your demon spawn and you. Wow, he's got the same copy of this book 3 times.
Meaningless symbols. No, Jennifer, that's Esperanto.
Yes, in 3 different versions. English, Norwegian, and Esperanto.
I'm sorry to anyone listening who's an Esperanto speaker.
Donde está la demonica?
Wasn't that a Spanish?
Isn't that what Esperanto is?
I don't know. Esperanto was something someone made up. Something in a film.
Sorry. It would be a small demon child, so it's a demonita. Demonito.
It's an iron disc. The cross has been cut into it. Thanks, Jesus.
Someone's tried to. It turns aside. It's a Bubsy 3D CD that's been cursed.
Time is made to a deer. I wonder what that means.
Turns over the CD. What could possibly go wrong? What? What does that mean? Jennifer's not good with puns.
Jennifer's not good with Bubsy.
Jennifer's not good with language. Ellipsis.
Jennifer's not good with anything.
No, not really. She's good at lifting boards and breaking walls. She's great for contracting.
Yeah.
She actually did some of the grand orphanage. The basement was her idea. It was actually her idea to put in stairs. Nobody else thought of it. That's how they left.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We have fun here on this channel.
Well,
Hey
someone has
everyone,
to.
drive responsibly.
Yeah, we're sober is the fun thing. Close. I can see a square groove in the floor. Let's groove tonight. Cradle under the star.
Oh, that's my
Oh my
favorite
God,
Donna
she's
Summer
talking
song.
randomly. There's something under here.
Okay. You gonna do anything about that? No? Okay, goodbye.
A cradle.
Nah.
It's in fact a cradle of filth hanging out under there.
Oh man, coffin fodder. Nice.
They will never take me. They will never desecrate my soul.
Oh man. Ah, good. This room.
Yes, which I have real issue trying to figure out what having to do stuff in it.
So we
Also,
were.
This has background sound for some reason, unlike other rooms.
Yeah, it's just nice little subtleties.
It's a dead crow.
So there was a key inside a crow, but the ritual room, which is very nicely nearby, and you got lucky on the randomizer that is right next to the ritual room. The dead crow was sort of an indicator that there's a connection here from the ritual room.
Some rats are running around inside. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, so this threw me a bit because there's rats, and it's like, but I don't want to do anything. I don't do anything.
Yeah, it's
else.
not the rats.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
So I end up, I end up leaving the
Just
room.
gotta fucking leave. I don't give a shit about rats. Crows, though.
Yeah,
No.
I like crows.
Fuck the rats.
The Crow is my favourite movie. I'm so glad they haven't done the remake.
So yeah.
But the sequel sucked.
So yeah, you just because it's like one cage.
Let her hang here. She's
I
more
just
upset-
realized. So I sawed his head off completely.
I'm sure she's more perturbed by that than her dead dad.
Yeah, she was more upset by the crow than her dad, which, I mean, priorities, Jen.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, because there's like two cages here.
Yeah, that's...
But it's weird, but the angle makes it look like there's one cage.
Yeah. The rats ran away.
Where?
Yeah, so I was very confused at this point.
But yeah, this is like...
And then, so
'Cause,
you
yeah,
saw me
you-
click on there, and then Jennifer just leaves. And it's just like,
You
sorry,
get-
what?
I feel like...
It's just like, what? I didn't click
Jen.
there.
Jen, look at... Jen.
Just
Jen.
fucking Jennifer.
Fuck's sake, Jen.
Worst controlling character I have
Jen,
ever
please,
played.
you're killing me here. I know you're not in the right state of mind because of being chased by a serial killer, but could you please get your head on right? I know you're almost dead, but please,
Just
unlock the bird.
unlock the fucking birdcage, Jennifer.
Just put the key in its head and just...
No, that's not how keys work.
Apparently, she
The
really thought it
keys,
did.
How did they work?
She doesn't understand keys. Anyway, so yeah.
You free a crow.
You free a
This is
crow.
Important for the best ending.
Yeah, this is the deciding factor for the best ending.
Yep. Me too. I want to run away as well. It flew off. Jennifer didn't run.
It's in the original snares, she says, "I hope I can escape too."
Okay, well that's a much better line. I
Yeah.
think someone maybe was a little literal in their translation
I-
on that one.
Yeah, somebody took a more literal translation to that, which is
It happens.
although it would have been great. It would have been great if the crow just flew off and she went same
Same.
fam.
I am in this post and I don't like it.
Hashtag custard for life.
Why does she love custard so much?
It's the only thing she had to eat in the orphanage. The worst part was it wasn't even like the thick custard, it was powdered. She just had to take a scoop it in her hand. Oh, I remember the days of powdered custard. And then the first time she found out you could make liquid custard, her mind fucking blew. It was like the fucking bone thrown up in the air in Space Odyssey for her.
And then it suddenly became this is a random trophy room. I don't need to be here. Bye.
Nope.
That is all you've seen of it.
Fucking nope.
Yep. I mean, same.
Yeah, exactly the
Me
same
too.
reaction I would when I see a trophy room.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.
No.
Like, where the fuck am I going? Okay, yeah, so this is me finally getting back on the right track, I think. This corridor. So there is actually a thing that can happen out in this corridor, but it never happens. You can hear a scream, and then you can look out the window and see someone die.
This is another, random event that can happen if you come here at a certain point of the game.
Yeah. And
Where one of your friends can also die from... You can watch one of your friends get
although,
killed.
interestingly, if you hit the scream, but don't look out the window, they don't die.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like... It's just a man who's like, oh man,
Schrodinger's-
she's not watching? Well, I'm not gonna fucking bother.
Schrodinger's
fuck off.
victim.
It's no fun if there's no audience. Again, he's really a dramatist.
Yeah.
He's
Nowadays, you just be on Pornhub.
He's really good at amateur dramatics. Unfortunately, he killed everyone in
Yeah,
his
well,
amateur
okay.
dramatics.
I'm confused. Yeah, so this is me getting confused because I thought that was supposed to be the
Is it because
telephone room.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, and I was supposed to go to the telephone room, and I'm like... But
It's
no.
because you're still selecting the key.
Well, no, it's because that isn't the room. It's the telephone room is upstairs.
It is upstairs, yeah.
But because of the map on the guide I was following, I thought that should be the telephone room, and I was very confused why it wasn't opening, because I'd done everything I was supposed to. I'm not very bright.
The wind chime room. Someone's calling me on the wind chimes. I mean, what it is, the wind chimes are actually those, tin cans on a string. You pick one up.
Hello.
Scissorman's like, hi, I'm going to kill you. Could you please stop running away?
No. Oh. Don't do that.
You're making this really
again.
difficult for me. Listen, I have a murder at 10, and you're really stretching my time here.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Jen.
I mean, I'm killing you.
I mean, I'm killing you, but you're figuratively killing me, Jen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very busy murderer.
Yeah.
I got stuff to do. Do you know how big Norway is? There's lots of shit going on here, Jen. It's not just you. Can you be a little less selfish?
Yeah.
Not all of us want to live.
I've got to desecrate Quisling's grave.
Listen, your dad, he just went peacefully. I mean, okay, I bit his hand off.
When I was a baby.
Baby. But, even as a baby, I was getting work. Well, let's say to Jen, get a job.
Yeah, Jen. Get a fucking job.
You're what, 14? Come on.
Yeah.
You built stairs in your fucking orphanage. You could get a job.
You can make custard.
Fucking idiot doesn't even know why custard is liquid. Eat out on your hands like some...
Jennifer would later go on to found the Norwegian Institute of Custard Research.
Norwegian Culinary Research Powdered Custard
Division. Oh, fucking hell. I did not imagine this Let's Play would have quite so much conversation about custard. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen, when you bring me on, you knew the consequences. You could have just had a normal Let's Play where you just wander around getting boringly aimed as fuck, but no, you just had to put me in to liven things up about
Custard.
cock towers.
Yeah,
and custard.
Cock towers. We're towing the cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to work hard to do craziness when I'm on my own. Although, admittedly, it depends on the game. I mean, there wasn't quite as much in lunacy and read-only memory.
Alright.
Although there was Chad. Fucking Chad. And his stupid hair. So, I'm still just wandering around at this point.
No, I was just thinking about custard, dude. I'm sorry, I just got stuck on that. Do you think she knows the other brands? Is it only just bird's custard? Or do you think that's too good for your evidence?
Well, now hold on, but I don't know what kind of custard they have in Norway. People in the comments, if anyone from Norway is watching
if any Norwegian custard experts can come in on us and tell us, we would appreciate that.
We really would.
Yes, if you have your own equivalent of bird's custard.
Ellipsis. That's a clue.
That statue is actually called Ellipsis. It's very coincidental.
Gate flagging. Yeah, so you'll notice that this is actually kind of clever. There are 3 statues here.
Yeah.
This will become relevant later.
Right.
And it was the middle one that did ellipsis.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to...
Do you know what I would really like?
Custard?
No, but you know when I get like a statue, I really like it, and think, you know what, I like 3 of them. I always look at a statue and think, I'd like 3 of them to line the halls exactly the same.
There's 2 downstairs as well, and they're all the same. It's just a woman going, hi. She doesn't even have her boobies
They were on
out.
Sale. It was a good bargain.
It was
Buy 2, get 3 free, because for God's sake, we hate these statues. Please get rid of them for us.
I mean, she's not even got her boobies out.
I know.
I mean, if you're going to have a statue, have it be someone naked.
And you could put them 2 together and pretend they're kissing, like you do with your dolls. Do you think people in the 19th century did that? Bought like giant statues and go, now kiss.
I mean, probably. It was the 19th century.
Winifred. Amygdala. Then they do that, and then they go clonk clonk.
I'm just thinking, just like what? Did someone flash forward in time and see the Phantom Menace?
No. Yes, actually, yes, there was a Star Wars fan back in the 19th century.
Why didn't they
even
warn us?
then was really excited for Star Wars trilogy that didn't exist yet.
Why didn't they warn us about the fucking Ewok specials?
Well, his name was Wicket, weirdly enough.
Oh no!
Hello, my name is Bucephalus T. Wicket.
Was he
I am
also
3 feet tall.
And
I want to buy 2 statues to make out together. This is my lifelong dream. The problem is... The problem is, because he's so short, he has to get a ladder to make the kiss. Unless he pays someone to do it for him. He's a very rich Ewok.
He could just hire, like, 2 prostitutes to make out or something?
No, that's boring. It's boring.
I mean, I don't know, I've never hired
prostitutes. You'd have to pay them by the hour, with a statue only had to pay once. He was a capitalist. Bucephalus T. Wicket. Ewok capitalist.
Oh.
Tune in for the next Code of Tea and Dice, where the Star Wars RPG character I'll make is an Ewok capitalist.
Use the golden key. Finally, I figured it out.
Okay, anyways, we finally fucking...
Miss Mary? You're safe now, Jennifer.
You're safe now, Jennifer. What's the matter?
Come over here, please.
Come over here. I'll give you a million kiss.
Run away. Run away.
No, you're gotta wipe the sweat out of your eyes.
See.
So yeah, she would stab you.
Yeah, she would stab you.
She is an insta-kill, and if you... She doesn't follow you anywhere else. She only comes in that room and nowhere else. She doesn't chase you or anything.
And if you went in there earlier, she'd give you a drink that was poisoned, would knock you out, and you'd wake up in a cage with, spoiler, Mr. Burrows, who's crazy and will eat you.
Yes.
Unless you have some meat on you that I don't know where
you have to take meat from the freezer after. You have to check the freezer again where the bugs were.
Yeah.
And you get the meat from there.
Yeah, and you can give him the meat. And, I think that's like out in the garden somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so, but anyway, you go back and she's teleported off somewhere.
She just disappears, yeah.
Use the golden key again.
She locks the door behind her every time. She's very polite.
Yeah. Just like, she's teleported. Just think, maybe I should answer the phone. Looks like the glass was used very well. Duh.
Sort of indicating that, yeah, she would have poisoned you with it. But you do have to check it to get a silver key. So, this is the part I always forget when I'm playing this game, because I never want to touch the glass. Because I don't trust Jennifer to go,
Custard? No, Jennifer, that's not custard.
See, that would have been a better trick if she just put, like,
Custard.
cyanide at the bottom of it in powdered form. And it'd be like, oh, custard!
And the phone is still ringing because no one's answered. I wonder what happens if you answer the phone.
I think several things would happen. Either the light, it just cuts off, or Scissorman is summoned and kills you. So it's one of those half-half chances, like checking the curtain in the piano room.
Because I'm just thinking Scissorman would just jump out of the phone. Just like, hey, hello.
I think someone does talk to you, but it's sort of like just a spooky surprise then.
Spooky. Hello. I don't like custard. Dun dun dun. Ellipsis.
I am the ghost of Captain Bird.
Wait, was he related to Captain Birdseye?
Birds must custard, you know.
Oh, yeah, but I thought that was a bird, not
I assumed all birds are the same. I'm sorry.
That's racist.
It is.
You're racist against birds and custard.
How terrible. Well, I like that crow.
Yeah.
That crow secretly is the bird's custard.
And that's why he loves Jennifer so much.
I appreciate a girl who loves his custard. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So now the
we
silver key opens this one, yeah.
Use the silver key.
I actually think the two rooms do like to be close to each other like this, because they do swap around quite... Oh, hello.
Spooky music. Involving a crow, some kind of cloud genie, and some people going, ooh.
Oh, no. This is cheesy magic books caught in the shelves.
Yeah, as
what,
you do.
what, I'm sorry, cheesy magic book, as opposed to what magic books, Jen?
There's a mural across one entire wall. It's often concealed by the shelves. You would seem to indicate that you could maybe move the shelves, but you can't.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's like Jennifer doesn't really care. She's just like, fuck it.
Also, somebody's really fucked up that theremin. You want to try that again? She's just kind of getting weird, wobbly sounds here.
There's a loose note in the spellbook. Time is made to a deer. The great clock tower clock has stopped.
In the original, it just says the clock has stopped. So that's actually the translation kind of going further to tell you the specific about the great clock tower.
Yeah, maybe
which doesn't really matter.
Maybe just like say start the fucking clock.
Yeah, it's
the clock tower is actually relevant in Clock Tower. I don't think any of the other games actually have a clock tower beyond question.
Clock Tower 2, don't think it does.
The demon idol is carefully guarded. A tree in a forest. A person in a crowd. An idol among statues.
That's actually a very good clue, yeah.
Yeah, that's because,
We'll let the audience figure it until we get there.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I probably can't handle it. And so at this point I just sort of get slightly confused again. And like, there's something else I should be doing in this room.
A custard among shelves. But,
a bird among bird's eyes.
So, the one thing I remember sort of getting into... Oh, God, what was it now? I had a train of thought here about the shelves.
Yeah, so I kept thinking
the clock towers.
The clock towers in the Clock Tower games.
Yeah, the second game, I think, may have a clock tower, but and I say second as in the one that's actually called Clock Tower 2 that has no connection to any of these games.
The actual third one.
I don't think... I think it... I kind of can't remember much of it. I don't think it does. But the third game does have a clock tower very late in the game. And it does have some relevance, but not until like the very end. So, yeah, there answers your question.
Okay.
There's also the sequel to this, the actual sequel, which is just called Clock Tower, as we mentioned before.
Yeah.
Which I actually don't think has a clock tower either.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. It's been a while since then, but I don't remember it because it was bad.
Yeah. I think that was the first one I ever heard of, because I remember when I was young, we actually... So, this tells you how old I was. There used to be gaming magazines, and one that you could sometimes get was an American one called Electronic Gaming Monthly, or EGM.
Yeah.
And one copy we randomly got actually mentioned Clock Tower, and I remember being fucking terrified reading the description, just, oh my god, there's this game and there's a guy with giant scissors and he's running around trying to get you.
Which is,
that scared the
as a
shit
concept, that's
out
pretty
of me.
terrifying, yeah.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
For years I was fucking scared of the Clock Tower games.
I mean, to be fair, when I first played Clock Tower 3, I was terrified, and there is a cutscene in that game involving the acid bath killer who, to this day, still genuinely upsets me, and I can't watch that cutscene.
Okay.
So Clock Tower 3 is a weird game. It has its odd, extremely dorky moments and bizarre mocap acting, but that one cutscene genuinely upsets me, and it's I don't know whether it's some people just find it hilarious because it's so over the top, but I played it when I was 15, so nothing's over the top when you're 15.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, the only other Clock Tower game I've really seen in these, I've watched Retsu Prey's playthrough of Clock Tower 2 Struggle Within.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's bad.
It's weird.
Somehow
it's
worse than the Clock
series.
Tower's PS1 sequel.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yeah, because it's got nothing to do with the fucking Clock Tower series.
There's also the unofficial fourth game, Nightcry, which is a spiritual successor made by the same.
It's terrible.
It looks bad, which is a shame because of the Kickstarter campaign around it. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, I've seen because there was I think it was either early this year or late last year at a GDQ event. Someone did
GDQ. They did
a run of it.
It was pretty. That's a good.
It was a fun run to watch.
It was a good run. I recommend watching it because it's pretty funny.
It's very funny.
So, if you haven't guessed or figured the riddle out yet, this idol
is hidden in the statue's bosom. Somehow, it's cold.
So this idol is very significant in a couple of ways, but I'll sort of talk about it a little later on.
But yeah, so it was in the middle of in a crowd.
Yeah,
three's a crowd.
Yeah, no, it's a good puzzle. Yeah. Somebody genuinely had a good idea with that one, and I applaud that. That's a really good part.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how much of that was from the original translation. How much was that something the fan?
I actually think I do remember that riddle. Just translated just a little bit. Because I do remember because the demon idol must be relevant then. Because if I can't finish the game without it, so
yeah, you need one of two items to access.
Yes.
In a ritual room, and one is the one that would be behind the curtain in the piano room.
Yes.
And that was the one I was initially trying to find.
Oh, you only need one of two items.
Yeah, you either need the demon idol or I think it's a golden rod.
Yeah, you either need a golden rod or a demon idol.
Yeah.
That's what also slightly confused me about
I'm like, I forgot where the ritual room is. Shit.
Gotta find a ritual room. Oh god, I'm late for the ritual. All the good sacrifices will be gone.
And they won't let me have any custard afterwards.
Oh god, it's like the Discworld game all over again. There's a deep cut for anyone.
Yeah. I have been meaning to try and see if I can find some of those for Let's Plays.
I'd love that.
Yeah, because I do love me some fucking Discworld.
I wish the Discworld games came back on Good Old Games. I wait for that day, because the first two are really good. The third one's kind of weird.
I mean, it's because they were by Microprose, weren't they? And,
no, Perfect 10 Productions.
Okay, I don't know if there's like a rights issue there, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
If this is the project group, the golden rod would go in the vase.
Yes.
If you had it. Bonk. Oh, the hole seems to go really far down.
That was a mist sound effect, and I appreciate that.
All right. So
I guess it's a common sound.
Yeah, one of those common, like the
Public
whooshing sound, or from a specific library, like the whooshing sound that is in Magic Carpet, many other things, or the door sound effect from Doom that ended up in an episode of Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which was actually the Satan pit, which was the space one. Oh look, someone's walking past a dog in a robe.
Oh. Well, that one time in Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., I heard a Silent Hill 2 door rattle sound, and that was great. So, okay.
So,
this is what you need the robe,
and
the perfume for this.
for this bit. And I'm trying to figure out how to use them.
Yeah, you have
So
to sort of use it at a specific point.
Yeah, because it's like otherwise you can't pass it up. So you need these to access the final bit of the game.
So wait.
Yeah, a dog. What's that? It's a dog, Jennifer.
Jennifer,
It's a
Thank you.
dog's growl.
can
No,
she
it's a
not
dog.
see? Can she not see the dog? Maybe it's really dark.
The smell Jennifer knows so well. The smell of it's like, have you been sniffing Miss Mary a lot, Jennifer? Also, this dog is fucking stupid.
I want to say that it's maybe just so dark because you said it was a dog's growl that the dog and Jennifer didn't really see each other.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
Because that seems to be the way.
That or the dog is actually as stupid as Jennifer, which is impressive.
Dogs are pretty bad eyesight in the dark, I find. So
true. Well, yeah, they mainly rely on their sense of smell.
Yeah. Oh shit! Lottie!
All capitals, but only one exclamation mark.
Lottie!
You're alive.
Oh, thank God.
Fucking longer. Oh, Jennifer. The clock tower. Ellipsis.
Ellipsis. The switch. Ellipsis.
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 What?
Oh dear.
Don't go. I'm the only one now. And like the whatever the fourth girl's name is. Like,
yeah,
what am I,
fourth
fucking
girl.
Chopped?
That's her name. Fourth.
What am I? Chopped liver?
That's her name. Fourth.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
Fourth.
It's very easily forgotten.
Further fourth. Yeah, her parents were big fans of Scotland.
Penn Jillette the Fourth.
What, are Penn and Teller going to show up at the finale now?
Yeah, Penn Jillette the Fourth. They were Scottish magician enthusiasts.
Okay, in Norway.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. At this point, I'm just standing here going, and then we are approaching the end game.
Yeah, this is the final part. Once you basically reach this cavern, you are like pretty much
You are
in
set
the end game.
and you are set to your ending, depending on what you have found.
Yeah, like from this point on.
Yeah, because there are 3 endings, and then there are 3 non-standard game over endings if you haven't figured out the mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like 3 full endings in the sense you get to the end of the game, and then the rest of them are just in premature deaths, like the car.
Yeah, I did originally consider sort of adding those in and finding them out, but
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I'd have to play the game multiple times. Question mark?
One question mark. Only
and nothing
one
else, just question mark.
Not quite as mystified as the others. There are cans here.
Looks like it's kerosene. Yeah, this makes... I don't really know why there are cans of kerosene.
How do you know that's kerosene?
She mistook it.
Maybe it says so on the side.
I'm forcing the custard joke. I'm sorry. I've got to let it be natural. Natural custard humour. Very slowly walking.
It's a long walk.
Yeah, a long walk with nothing to do, and then you just go down the ledge here.
See, I think I remember in the original, I think this was actually just like a cutaway. I don't think it was actually a long walk, because I don't remember that.
Oh, either way. But here we go.
Oh god.
So, you gotta...
Your washing machine broken.
Oh, shit. Scissorman tried to fix it with his scissors and it didn't work.
So I was like...
Oh,
Jesus!
Oh, hello.
Hi, my name is Daniel.
Hello.
Daniel Barrows, nice to meet you.
Hello.
So yeah, this is the other baby, Daniel Barrows.
Who is a giant boss baby.
Yes, the 2 demon newborns, in case the game vaguely hints. And now when it's flashing, this is when you have to like really, really tap as much as you can. Since you're at like red health, this is going to be quite difficult. I think the game is more generous if it's the last part.
Yeah.
And then you get to do this.
And then, the kerosene. Unfortunately, something irritating happens.
Turns out Monster Flesh is actually quite flammable. That's the thing.
But yeah, so slight problem occurs at this point. Jennifer suddenly disappears.
You just sort of disappear and run. Yeah, you automatically run.
Yeah, except that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh no.
Yeah, the game bugged out. Because I attempted this like 4 times, and it did this each time. So in a moment, we are going to switch to someone else's footage. I will put a link in the video below for this faithful. Someone did for the same ending, someone did a no commentary video.
Nice.
I have borrowed their footage. I'm putting a full link at the bottom. So,
I mean, you had a little hiccup. I'm sure they would understand.
yeah,
and we'll give credits to them.
Yeah, as I said, we have full link. Their watermark is still on there.
Yeah.
Full credit. They seem to be a very good. Yeah,
because this is we had a little emulation problem here.
Yeah, because I tried 4 attempts and every time it did this.
Well, there you go then. So
yeah, so their channel is very good. Lots of, if you like commentary run-throughs, check out their channel. Look at their videos. But yeah. Yeah, so you'll see me going, what? So this was, but yeah, so SHN.
Yes. So
I think they're actually using the SNES version here, because it looks slightly different.
But it is generally the same ending.
It is the same.
There's very little difference by this point of the game.
Yeah, you are on the same thing, so.
So premature thank you to SHN, and please check out their channel for good stuff.
Yeah, so this one will be a lift.
So, the 2 children of the Bowers family, Daniel was the awful homunculus at the bottom, and Bobby, you've all met already,
is the Scissorman.
Is the Scissorman.
One of the other endings does actually make that specifically clear, because you do get Mary calling for him by name.
Yes.
So.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, Mary is, Mrs. Mary is Mary Bowes, and Bob, the Scissorman is her son.
Yeah.
She's basically just completely gone off the rails and wants to have a demon child to
control the world or something.
Basically prove the world wrong or something like that. She's gone full on.
Yeah. So what happens is you want to go to level, for the best ending you want to go to whatever one they click on, which is 3.
Level 3, yeah.
Yeah. If you go to level 2 you get the not quite as good ending.
Yes.
Which is the one where you find out specifically you get named that Bobby is his man, and so therefore by elimination Daniel is the other one. I think that's meant to be a sinister laugh.
It's a good laugh.
Yeah.
But again, the SNES.
If you haven't done the right things, you get one of the non-standard game overs there.
The music is also different because it's SNES, and it still sounds really good.
Yeah. Got a sort of siren effect there.
I love it, yeah. I think it's great.
How he climbs up this ladder with those fucking scissors, I don't know. I think it's just maybe on a harness or something. But anyway, so yeah, it's throw the switch time.
Dude, this is all automatic, by the way.
Yeah, I
just want like get in here.
And that's the resting position where you can regenerate health. By the way,
so
he's all like, fuck it.
The bells!
And
the bells!
He's gonna drop the elbow like Randy Savage. Elbow drop.
The people's elbow!
Yes, Bobby Barrett, Scissorman, People's Champion.
So, yes.
So, yeah, but we're not quite done yet.
Not quite, no.
Laura was the 4th girl.
Yeah, Laura.
You killed my son.
You killed my sons, you bitch! Ah.
Now I'm going to strangle the air behind you.
You're lightning in a bottle!
And then the crows.
Yes.
Yeah,
the crows that you saved, the crow you saved.
Yeah.
They attack Mrs. May. And this is what determines the difference between the best ending and the good ending.
Yeah, and interesting, this is also a Dario Argento reference again, because in the film Opera, the villain is defeated by crows coming and attacking him because he'd murdered crows earlier. Well,
nice.
And then she sounds like a party streamer when she falls off and dies, for some reason. Don't know why.
So, the difference between the 2 endings is...
crows.
If you didn't save the crow, Laura would be sort of up and about, and Mrs. Mary would grab her and throw her off into the gears, and you be the only one left, and you basically have to fight Mrs. Mary and throw her down the ladder. Whereas if you save the crow, you get this best ending.
Oh, I think when it's. I don't know if the ladder, I think it's you throw her into the switch and she gets electrocuted.
Yeah, you're right, sorry, she gets electrocuted.
If you get off at level 2 but you know everything, what happens is you'll have a chase outside, she'll come up the ladder behind you and you'll knock her off the ladder here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. So this is the best ending.
Yeah.
Not the count-on ending though. The count-on ending was what we just described, where you don't save the crow. So canonically, Jennifer didn't give a shit about crows.
Fuck crows. I hate crows.
Fuck birds. They betrayed me with their custard.
Yeah. The rain has stopped, and now it's gonna be sunny because they survived. So yeah, that is Clock Tower, aka Clock Tower: The First Fear. It's very interesting. It's of its time. It controls like a goddamn nightmare, but
but visually and artist-wise, it's got pretty good ideas behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you can definitely say we wouldn't have survival horror as we know it. This is one of the games I think was definitely an influence on the survival horror genre.
I would say it's definitely like next to Sweet Home, which is like a defining strange RPG horror, but was the direct inspiration for Resident Evil. This and that and Clock Tower definitely helped sort of cement the ideas of video game horror.
Especially with you could see the shades of this with Resident Evil Nemesis.
Yeah.
With
actually,
stalked continuously throughout by a specific character. But yeah, so it was an interesting experience. God, these credits go on a little bit. Just on. The credits were shorter than the
credits are low. But you know, I still like this game personally. I as awkward as it is, it does have a good sense of just atmosphere in general. The way it only has like 2 songs, more or less, and just trying to do something. I appreciate again trying to do something different, although it is a bit weird. They used sort of point and click interface for a SNES.
Yeah, and didn't use the mouse, which is weird.
Which is weird because when did Mario Paint come out?
Fairly early.
Yeah, it was an early launch, so there was a mouse option.
Yeah, but maybe they just didn't want to bother accessing the developmental tool for
Maybe it was kind of weird to ask Nintendo, hey, can we have the code for mouse controls for a horror game? And they were Nintendo were kind of more reserved back then. I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah, so, yeah. And the Clock Tower successfully makes it through uncircumcised. Well done, the Clock Tower. For not having your foreskin cut off. And Bird's Custard, we're expecting lots of plugging there. I thought it was going to get sunny, but it didn't. But yeah, so that was Clock Tower.
Yeah.
That was us talking randomly during Clock Tower. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Credits to SHN
for
that good ending there, because our assistant screwed up.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, click the little notification button. You can find more of our stuff on thecultofteandice.net. You can follow me on Twitter @BloodiedFox. And yeah.
Well, and all I have to say is, down at the sticks, flatch at the 6.
For fuck's sake. Goodbye.